A cold November morning, a fresh blanket of snow and a hunting rifle. Our man Jake sets out into the woods for a deer hunt. As the sun barely peeks over the horizon, Jake's boots crunch through the untouched snow, his breath visible in the freezing air. He ventures deeper into the woods towards his favorite hunting spot nestled amongst the pine trees. The world around him is eerily quiet, the silence broken only by the soft patter of snow falling from the branches above. The usual symphony of bird songs is absent. The wind seems to have taken a breath. The woods are holding their breath, a stillness that sends a shiver down Jake's spine. In the clearing, Jake settles against a tree, rifle loaded and ready. He waits and waits. Then there it is, a buck emerging from the other side of the clearing. But as Jake peers through his scope, something feels wrong. A sense of dread washes over him. As Jake waits in the clearing, he spots a buck, but something's not right. He feels eyes on him, watching him. A chill runs down Jake's spine. He's not alone in these woods. The buck he's been watching suddenly jerks its head up, its eyes wide with fear. It spins on its hooves and bolts back into the thick of the forest. Jake whips around, a faint snap echoing from the direction opposite to the deer's flight path. That's when he sees them. Two glowing yellow orbs piercing through the shadowy veil of the winter woods. They're watching him, studying him. A low growl rumbles through the silence, a sound that seems to vibrate the very air around Jake. It's a sound that speaks of hunger and menace, a primal warning echoing from the darkest corners of the woods. Slowly, a form starts to materialize around those glowing eyes. It's a wolf. A massive creature, black as the night itself. Its fur bristles in the cold wind, its muscles tense beneath its sleek coat, ready to spring into action. Jake's heart hammers in his chest, his breath coming out in short, white puffs in the freezing air. His fingers tighten around the rifle, the weapon suddenly feeling too light, too insignificant against the looming threat. He aims at the wolf, his hands shaking. His finger presses down on the trigger, the shot ringing loud in the quiet woods. But the wolf is quick, too quick, darting to the side as the bullet whizzes past. Jake's rifle is aimed at the wolf, his heart pounding, but the wolf is quick, too quick. With an empty rifle and a predator closing in, Jake has only one option: run. Cold November air bites at Jake's skin as he bolts through the snow-laden woods. Each footfall sends a crunch echoing through the silent forest, a stark contrast to the stealthy silence of the wolf on his heels. His breath comes in ragged gasps, his lungs stinging from the icy air. Fear propels him faster, his heart pounding an echoing rhythm in his ears. The wolf snarls for a chilling soundtrack to his flight. Each snarl sounds closer, each growl seems louder, a symphony of dread that grows with every passing second. Jake can almost feel the wolf's hot breath on his neck, can almost feel its fangs sinking into his flesh. His house appears in the distance, a beacon of safety in the cold winter morning. Jake pushes himself harder, his legs burning, his breath coming in even more ragged gasps. The snarls are louder now, the wolf closer than ever, but he's close, so close to safety. With one final burst of adrenaline, Jake sprints the last few yards, bursting through the back door and slamming it shut behind him. His heart pounds in his chest, his breath comes in ragged gasps, his body shakes from the cold and fear. Safe behind the door, Jake pants and shakes, but he knows he's not truly safe, not anymore. Jake never steps foot in those woods again. But the woods, it seems, are not done with him. Following that fateful November morning, Jake hangs up his hunting gear for good. The once enticing lure of the hunt, the thrill of the chase, now replaced by a chilling memory that refuses to fade. Instead of the rustling of leaves and the crack of twigs underfoot, Jake hears the echo of a menacing growl, the ominous snap of a branch. His life takes a quieter turn, the rifle gathering dust, the hunting boots sitting unused, yet the woods continue to call out to him. On the coldest of winter nights, when the snow blankets the ground and the moon casts long shadows, a faint howl drifts in with the wind. From the darkness, the wolf's howl echoes, a chilling reminder of the predator lurking in the woods. But is it really just a wolf? Or is it something more?